Alrighty, so this is my December DAR. First of all, I can't believe it's already December. This semester has totally flown by, and if next semester goes just as fast, I feel like it's just going to be absolutely crazy. So, to reflect on the whole semester, I feel like it started out kind of like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I never had any idea what I was doing, I felt like, for at least like a month and a half. And then for probably a few weeks, I was like, oh, okay, I can do this. And then got to the point of, oh my gosh, I have no idea what I'm doing, basically. I didn't feel like any of my lessons were good. I felt like I had so much work to do that I couldn't keep up with any of it. But maybe the past week to week and a half have felt really good. Like I feel like I'm using a variety of activities. I'm on top of my grading. I'm on top of my planning, which usually I'm a procrastinator, so that's not usually how I feel. So I'm hoping this carries me out until Christmas break, because before I was really feeling like I don't know if I can do this as a career, because I just felt totally overwhelmed all the time. But it's been pretty good lately, so that's good. But to go into the first part of talking about TLAC, Teach Like a Champion, one thing that I've been doing that has been working is positive framing. So I'm someone I'm usually always thinking positive things. I'm always a positive person about everything, but I think it's hard for me sometimes to communicate that. So, and sometimes also, if something happens out of the blue, I just want to, put out the fire and, okay, no, stop doing that. But from TLAC, I've realized that it's, really important to use positive framing so that students feel like you're not lashing out on them, and so that students feel safe in your classroom. Because, students are not robots. They're going to do things that they shouldn't do in class sometimes, and it's important that we, instead of, freaking out on them and, yelling or saying something that makes them feel not safe in your classroom, we have to make sure that we say things that will positively influence them to not make that choice next time. So that's something that's been going really well for me. Something that I've tried that hasn't worked is hand signals. My students, I feel like I should have probably explained them more, maybe practiced more and done some modeling, because it was not working and I've totally gone away from it. I tried it for a little bit and then I just kind of gave up. So I have a couple attention getters that I use with them. I either use tres, dos, uno, silencio, or hola, hola, and they say Coca-Cola. So I just started doing hola, hola, Coca-Cola, and I think for the sixth graders it works really well, but I seem to like it. It works. Sometimes I have to say it a few times, but my chatty students are a problem that I've been having for the whole year, and I don't want to say that they're the problem, the chatty students, because I'm sure, it is 100% the expectation maybe that I set up at the beginning wasn't strong enough, or we need to revisit those expectations. So that's TLAC for me. And then to talk about my mentoring and coaching log, I feel like my log has a ton of information that's really, really helpful to me. Dr. Cook does a really good job of every single time she comes, just jotting down what we talked about, putting in resources, things like that. I, however, have not been contributing to it as much as I should, because she provides me with a lot of thoughts and a lot of feedback, and basically just tells me everything that we did, and I do use it. I use it to go back and look at, because she puts in resources for me to use and things like that. But I feel like I should contribute more to it, because she puts her actions, and then if I put mine, then I would follow through with some of the things that I should be doing more, just because they're written down and they're in a place where I go anyways and I could remember that. So that's the teacher mentor log. If I look at, we've been doing a good job doing it every single time. We sit down and have meetings and go through it all together. We both look through it and be like, okay, have we done this? Have we done this? Should we set a new goal? She's really good at remembering to do that stuff. So, but what I need to do definitely in the log is go through, and each time that she puts something, also put my thoughts about it, because it has a lot of her thoughts, which, yes, we agree and we are cohesive about everything, but it would still be helpful for me to put in maybe just some extra thoughts that I have about something. So looking into my next goal, so hold on, I want to find my next goal because I have my reflection log up. I just need to look at my next goal. Okay, so my next goal is using assessment data to guide planning and instruction, because I do a lot of formal and informal assessments. I know what's going on. I do a lot of exit tickets, a lot of warm-ups, but sometimes I don't always use the data. Like I read it and I see what's going on, but I don't totally implement it to guide my instruction. So that's my next thing, and that also relates to capstone. So that's my next goal. And so yeah, I think that'll be good to get my capstone rolling, and that is the semester in a nutshell. That is all.